The year is 2010.
Yeah,
What is your resolution?
it's 2010, and I never really expected this year to come, but for this year, I want to just start collecting all the fish bones that I can, and I just want to like make this huge pile in my room and eventually develop it into some sort of statue or shrine, really, because I just like the way fish bones smell and look, so that's really it. Like, I'm just gonna try and keep doing that. Every time I get dead fish, I'm just gonna take the bones and just like stack them up. That's it.
What are your goals and ambitions for this year?
My goals and ambitions, they're gonna be to scuba dive and just like collect all the fish that I possibly can. And sometimes, like when I'm down underwater, like it's really hard to stay like really low to the ground if I'm in a deep area. So I'm gonna try and like get to all the deepest areas in the ocean and just like get the fish down there, because I know there's a lot of different breeds and like types down there, and I just want to get them and bring them up to the surface and take them to my room and just kill them.
The year is 2010. What is your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to join the circus and be an elephant's peanut.
Like, I have a question about that. Like, if you're gonna be in the circus, like, how could you possibly be one of the peanuts?
I will put myself in a hay bale maker and be squished into a little box.
And so you'll let the elephant eat you eventually?
Eventually. When I decide I'm ready to be eaten by the elephant.
Do you have any goals or ambitions for this year?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Do you have any goals
What
or
are they?
ambitions for this year?
To fall off the trapeze.
The year is 2010. What is your New Year's resolution?
Well, Sonny, my New Year's resolution is to become an effective armchair, because I feel that I would be a good armchair because I would be stable and solid, and I have good structure, and I have good posture. And if I was a chair, people could use me and sit on me, and they could do their work where they can rest and relax, and I would help them do that. That is my New Year's resolution.
Do you have any goals or ambitions for this year?
My biggest goal would be to stay motionless and not move very much, and pretty much not break.
The year is 2010. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yes. To make a house, a mansion, out of stale marshmallows and stale graham crackers. And when children walk by to go and pick the marshmallows, I will use a mechanical arm to snatch them and throw them into the oven. And then their brains will melt into another marshmallow in my marshmallow ice tray invention, and I will put them and add a new addition to my house every child that passes. And the floors will be made out of chocolate, blood. And then, when I decide to move, I will sell my house, but not as a marshmallow house. I will sell it as a house with a coating that looks like a regular house, so that when the person who buys it, I will cast my spell, and all of the children and everything else that went into making it will come alive to what it formerly was. And then, it's cold in here, and then, what was I saying? Oh yeah, then the marshmallow children they'll attack the new owner, and then they'll bring that owner to the oven and add a new addition. And eventually my goal is to make the house in this 1 year as big as something big. And then the pool in the backyard will just be carved out of the ground and will be filled with eyeballs. Yes. And then the swing set will be made out of bones.
Do you have any goals or ambitions for this year?
I just told you them. My goal is to make the biggest marshmallow mansion in the world. And it will not melt or anything due to weather because they are stale.
The year is 2010. What are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, for starts, I think I'm only going to go with wearing 12 pairs of underwear this whole year. 1 pair per month. So that means in January, I'm going to wear the pair I'm wearing right now. They're gray with a little black stripe. And then February, maybe I'll go for the black with the black stripe. March, I'll go for a different shade of gray with a black stripe. And then, what comes after March? April, I'll go with a pair of yellow boxers. April. May, I'm gonna do a pair of tie-dye in May. Just because it's a spring month, and tie-dye just seems to be a spring spring color. And so on and so forth. You kind of get the picture. Just gonna wear a different pair every month. Instead of every day, I'm gonna do every month. Just because it's, it's how I roll, I guess. What else? Also, I think maybe I don't really know what else I want to do. You said you had 2 questions for me. What was that second question?
Do you have any goals or ambitions for this year?
Do I have any goals or ambitions? Shoot. Hell yeah. But the real question, my friend, is, can I think of what they are right now? I'm a pretty I'm a self-driven person, But when you're asking me these questions right now, you're putting me on the spot. You're putting me on that spot, and I just really can't, I'm just baking right now. Call it the hot seat for a reason. Shoot. What am I going to do this year? Shoot. Well, I'm going to get a job. That's what I'm going to do. Pay for some rent. I got to pay for a lot of rent, actually. I'm behind about 15 days for the month of December. Let alone the month of November. Shoot, I just paid that about 15 days ago. So I'm going to get a job. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm going to get a dog, too. Need a little companion. They always say dog's a man's best friend. Let's put that to the test.